Whether it is you or Io that wins the title this weekend, I just want you to know I'm coming for you. So good luck.
I'm ready, man.
Stephanie, my husband's pee-pee doesn't work. That would have been a better line. That would have been legit a better line. Stephanie, Buddy's dick doesn't work. Stephanie, I have hypersexuality disorder. Stephanie, the Tim Tam disorder is kicking my ass, bro. I need to get laid now. Do you have any guy friends? Oh man, WWE. I mean, Raw. Like, it sucks. Like this has to be like we're reaching the worst in history again. Okay. I remember the last time where WWE sucked so much. I don't know. It must have been after the Shield era, or when did I stop watching? Before the Shield, I would say before the Shield was the worst, and after the Shield was like the worst. So you had like fucking Hornswoggle and Finley. Got fucking like who was popping like for like R-Truth acting like talking about little Jimmy and Hornswoggle. Where is this entertainment for 5-year-old children? It's like, no wonder men nowadays are getting feminized. Which is a good thing for me, because I want other men on the street to be feminized. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, but like, you have to understand, I'm 37 years old now. When I was in 5th and 6th grade, they started airing WWE for the first time in Bulgaria, late at night, and we had fucking people putting socks in their mouths, steel cage, blood matches, they were bleeding in the face. Like, you have no idea, bro. Okay? We had Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, The Rock, Triple H. Dudley Boys, hot women, panties matches, putting people through tables. I mean, it was fucking far out, dude, okay? In terms of raising your testosterone. And I'm gonna be the one to tell you, like, the truth, like, you can absolutely influence and raise your testosterone and, like, change yourself genetically on DNA level if you watch good wrestling entertainment, okay? And other sports and movies, but it's like, it's gotta be something cool happening. Basically, it's gotta be like Action Man, like you're watching Action Man, the cartoon or the 3D cartoon, right? So you got fucking extreme, Chad is doing extreme cool shit, he's shooting guns, he's doing parkour, he's like, Action Man. And you got like some cute hot girls, and they're also like, maybe they're doing something cool, and there's like a bad guy, and Action Man beats up the bad guy, just fucking cooks his shit up. And that shit actually raises your testosterone. Watching Monday Night Raw currently lowers your testosterone. This is just like when you're being disappointed, when you're being humiliated, told what to do. That shit is bad. Okay, now there are exceptions. Like if you're like a weird femdom guy, like your wife is telling you what to do, and like you are, it's your wife. It's not somebody you don't want to tell you what to do, right? If it's some random roast you on the road, you're gonna tell her to fuck off. Okay. But your wife bossing you around, that's not gonna lower your testosterone, okay? But you gotta watch out. You gotta do cool shit. You gotta tell people to fuck off, okay? Sometimes you gotta slash a few tires to get, you know, your sexual drive back, which is true, by the way. Sometimes you gotta hurt people. It just, you know, shit happens. Now, back to reviewing this garbage. Just to keep in mind that the only reason I'm reviewing this is to tell you how much it sucks and that you should be watching AW. Okay? This product, if Stephanie and Rhea know what's good for them, they should immediately go work at AW. Just immediately leave WWE, just go work at AW. And they will be just better off. Okay? So, Triple H and TKO have to be just movie level pieces of shit. Okay? TKO, basically, Jews, basically, okay? They priced out families. They priced out the regular working class people from seeing the stupid show. And they're trying to charge you $30 per month to watch WWE. Do you understand? They're trying to charge the average person, even if you don't go pay for tickets, which are like $400 a pop, okay? $400 for you to be somewhere in the back of the stadium, okay? $2,000 minimum if you want to be in the front seat, so maybe Rhea Ripley, you're gonna see her up close, maybe you can charge her, you know. And when she's that boring, well, what is there to charge when she's that fucking boring? There's not a lot to charge, you know. So they're Jewing people $400 for tickets, minimum, for Monday Night Raw, for a fucking show where nothing happens. Then you have $30 per month if you want to watch it at home. If you want to just watch it, $30 per month. And it's like, dude, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know. The average soy boy, woman, whatever you are, you spend $7 for a single coffee. Like, do you understand how? Are you sitting like at a fancy cafe in Paris or something? Are you on the French Riviera? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, girl? What did you get the Rhea Ripley salary? If you're getting the Rhea Ripley, millions per year salary, then you can get your $7 coffee. But you're not supposed to pay $7 for a coffee in a fucking Starbucks. Like, sitting in the Starbucks it's not cool enough to justify a $7 coffee, okay? If you are on top of a mountain in Brazil, like some fucking amazing view, you're like from the Mechanic 2, the opening of the Mechanic 2, where Jason Statham is on top of some cool ass mountain on some islands and shit, and it's like, no, okay? Yeah, we're shaming women. We are reviewing Raw and we're shaming women, okay? Like, sitting at a random Starbucks does not justify a $7 price tag for a coffee. Oh, I get to see the Starbucks. That's so cool that I get to sit inside the Starbucks. Oh yeah, that's just like sitting at Monaco, sitting at the French Riviera, bro. It's like no, okay, no. Women are used to paying $7 for a coffee, okay. When we make coffee at home, which is a single push of a button, and no, we don't use capsules. We use, frankly, I'm just gonna drink an energy drink, which costs like 50 cents max, okay? Or I have coffee beans, and I put some coffee beans in this grinder, and the machine has a grinder, so you push a button, it grinds, and it drips coffee. It's a simple coffee dripper with a can, a simple coffee dripper with a filter, and a grinder on top, okay? And it's a milliliter machine. It costs like $200, or maybe it was like $180, I don't know. And you get coffee for like 50 cents. Even now with the high price of coffee, it's like 50 cents, okay? And that's it. You women paying, and guys, okay, paying $7 for coffee, and you're like, well, raw costs $30 per month, so that's like 4 coffees, bro. What's the problem? I'm willing to pay 4 coffees to watch Raw and SmackDown. It's like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You're an idiot. You should be euthanized. 4 coffees are supposed to be $4 maximum. A coffee is supposed to be $1 maximum, okay? Let's say you're at a regular place, a family diner, right? $1 coffee, that's it. Let's say you sit at a fancy place. Now you're at the fancy place. $2, that's it. $2 coffee, that's it. If you sit at a royal palace, if you're like at the most expensive Sheraton hotel, you're at the top of the world, baby, $3 coffee. That's it, okay? This bullshit $5, $7, I don't know where the hell you... Are you people millionaires? Are you people millionaires? You're gonna try to justify, say, $30 price for on SmackDown by saying, it only costs like 4 coffees, bro. Yeah, right. I mean, where do we start with this shit? It fucking sucks. So Tikio, the cartoon Jews, okay? And then you have Paul Levesque, Triple H, the creative Paul Levesque, the boss, the creative. So the TKO Jews priced out people. You can't even watch it at home. It's like they want $30. You gotta pirate, obviously. This video is brought to you by Pirates of the Caribbean, as Boy Monsoon would say, okay? And yes, I do listen to all of them. I do listen to Boy Monsoon, C-Jax, The Hater, Nate Know-It-All, Heels Advocate, BC Amplified, okay? So where do we start with this shit? Pirates of the Caribbean. And then comes Triple H. Triple H, the biggest creepy pervert, makes me look like a nice, boring guy. Triple H hugging Rhea Ripley like he wants to get inside her, okay? And it's so wrong. it's so noticeably not okay that we were making fun of Rhea Ripley, and all of us men. It's not like just me making jokes, and I'm not even laughing. I'm like, telling her to tell him to fuck off. It's okay. Like, that shit is not okay, bro. That shit is not okay, bro. That shit is absolutely not okay, bro. Okay. Triple H, the only guy to make a documentary called Unreal, where we gotta just watch him hug Rhea Ripley and sniff her hair, sniff her neck, just put his forehead in her forehead. Like, that shit is not fucking okay. Okay. She's gonna try to cry and bitch and moan and say how there's nothing wrong with that. Daddy H is a good no. Fuck off. Shut up, Rhea. Shut up. Men don't tell you to shut up enough. Shut up, Auntie Rhea. Okay? You're like the retarded girl that gets molested in school, and it's like, no, it's okay that he's sniffing my neck. It's okay. It's like, shut up, child. You're too autistic to even know what is like okay, what is not okay. Okay, so he might be sniffing your butt tomorrow. You're gonna be like, oh, that's okay. He's just checking me for worms. Daddy H is checking me for worms. It's a penis inspection day, right? Daddy H is gonna give her penis inspections, right? Oh man, so that piece of shit, Triple H. And it started as a joke, but I do believe, 100%, I do believe that he ruined her character on purpose. He ruined her character because she finally snapped and told him like to fuck off. Okay, we don't see any new footage of Triple H hugging her. Okay, we don't see any new footage of Triple H sniffing her hair, hugging her, because she finally probably told him to fuck off, which is very good. Which is very bravo, auntie. You tell that creep off, okay? Because if I make a kidnapping joke or whatever, I'm a fat piece of shit. I need to be in jail. I'm gonna be in jail, get raped in jail to learn my lesson, But if the creep is coming, Triple H is like filling you up. He's like squeezing your shoulder, squeezing you, putting his hand behind your lower back. You might as well kiss. You might as well kiss. It's like, you can see the obvious difference, like how he hugs the other woman, and then he comes to hug Rhea, and it's like, oh, I'ma fill you up, babe. Oh, you're my little China. Oh man. So what else I want to say? So us making fun of her, it was for her own good that we make these jokes about, like, we weren't even making fun of her. We were like making fun of Triple H. We were making fun of him for being a creep. We're like, Rhea, tell him to fuck off, or we're gonna call you a whore. Okay, that shit is not okay. Okay, especially for a married woman. And of course, Buddy Matthews the cuck. Buddy Matthews the cuck never does anything. Never fucking, no public, never does anything. No, not even a snarky joke on Twitter. If it was me, and I'm like, okay, if I just go beat him up, he would fire my wife. I will still go beat him up, okay? But if I had to like be strategic to like humiliate him publicly, I would be like on Twitter, I'll be like, hey, Triple H, you love hugging my wife. How about I come hug you? You wanna give me a hug too? We can be like a happy family, and just kind of like between the lines, threaten him, just humiliate him online. Be like, hey, you like my hugging my wife so much? Let me come give you a hug, bro. I'm a great hugger too. How about I come help with your anxiety, huh? Hey, Triple H, I hope you don't get run over by a car tomorrow, bro. And I would like, as a joke, I would like ask to fight him. Hey, Triple H, how about we never had a match? How about we do a match, bro? I mean, we can kind of hug each other in the ring, Old man, just call him an old man, But Buddy Matthews never does that, and that's why we make fun of him so much, because he has the free time to dox me on 4chan, okay? But he doesn't have the free time to, like, I can ask to fight Buddy Matthews on 4chan and Twitter, but he can't ask to fight Triple H as a joke on 4chan and Twitter. You get what I'm saying? Okay? You understand. How do I explain this to you so you understand? Okay. For those of you who don't know anything, okay, make jokes about Rhea Ripley being a perverted animal. Okay, it's supposed to be funny. For me, it's funny. Okay, it's not like I hate her. So I make jokes and parodies about Rhea Ripley being like a perverted woman that wants to rape everybody. Okay, which I wouldn't call it humiliating, because you're the confident, the rapist of the neighborhood, Aunty Rhea. She wants sex, okay? And I've made some disgusting jokes about kidnapping her, okay? I've made some jokes about I want to kidnap her, okay? So, okay, fair enough. And obviously, she's autistic, so she takes everything like super serious, and Buddy Matthews is probably fucking steaming. He never says anything, okay? So I'm like, hey, let me fight your husband. I'm like, just openly on Twitter, just like tagging her, like, let me fight Buddy Matthews. I'm tagging Tony Khan, I'm tagging Rhea. I'm like, let me fight her husband. Let me fight Buddy Matthews when his leg gets better, okay? I'm your wife's stalker. I'm your wife, the kidnapper. I'm the guy that makes fun of your wife. She probably wants me to get beaten up. I'm cool with it, book us in some kind of a fight, okay? And it doesn't have to be like permanent injury where we hit each other in the head. It could be like, let's just hit each other with candlesticks, right? So I've made enough jokes for him to really want to kill me, okay? And I'm like, hey, let's actually, let me give you that chance. Let me give you the chance to beat me up, to hurt me, okay? And I'm like, openly asking on 4chan and Twitter, like, yeah, just fucking beat me up, bro. Saying that I will drag Rhea Ripley with a chain after the match, like a slave, okay? So, okay. Buddy Matthews doesn't say anything. Okay. I'm a nobody. He's not gonna acknowledge some nobody, okay? Okay, fine. So you see the boss of your wife hugging her like a total creep, okay? Now, I can just make some jokes. Like, Rhea Ripley doesn't work with me. I'm not like hugging her, flipping you off, Triple H is the one hugging her. And you can see it's not just a hug. Like that shit is fucking rubbing my forehead in her forehead. Like, fuck off with that shit. Smiling, you know. Buddy Matthews never says anything on Twitter like, hey, Triple H, how about we have a friendly fight, or just like keep asking to fight Triple H. And it's like, you would get so over, you would get fans, you would get so over, just generate controversy. Just, hey, Triple H, how about we have a fight? You love hugging my wife so much, how about we hug each other in the ring a little, bro? Come on. And just like keep asking, say, hey, Triple H, let's have a fight. I want to fight Triple H. Okay? It's like, the guy has millions of dollars. Okay? Tony Khan is not going to fire him because he's going to make jokes. You know, he's going to say it as a joke. I just want to fight Triple H. I'm just joking, guys. Tony Khan is not going to fire him for saying that. Okay? For being snarky, saying he wants to fight Triple H. Okay? Just, like, bust his balls a little. Humiliate Triple H a little. Like, you don't just fucking... Like, dude. And then it's like, why do people make fun of me for being a cook? I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't fucking know. Oof. So, do you understand what I'm saying now? Do you understand? Okay. So, instead, anonymously, when we post on 4chan, I got some guy anonymously doxing me, posting my real name. Who could it be? Who's gonna be angry enough to like dox me, to like post my real name on 4chan multiple times? And of course it's Buddy Matthews. Okay, of course. Yeah, we used to joke that maybe Rhea Ripley, because she likes being like terminally online, she's kind of like obsessed, you know. So we used to joke that it's maybe Rhea Ripley insulting me anonymously, calling me fat. And it's like, no, it's Buddy Matthews. Okay, I genuinely like don't believe she has enough time to like care and just to like keep coming on 4chan, you know. Maybe in real life she's like insulted me a couple of times. Okay, I haven't probably even noticed, but it must be like pretty much Buddy Matthews all the time. Pretty much. So, you know, her husband, you're gonna... Why do we call you a cuck? Why do we call you a cuck? You wouldn't even mention the guy with your real name, you know, me. And it's like, when you're a wrestler, when you're like a famous guy, like all you need to say is like, I'll kick your ass. I can kick your ass. Okay? Trust me, you don't want this. I can kick your ass. Like, that's it. Okay? So he wouldn't mention me, but he's gonna spend time doxing me on 4chan, thinking like it's a big deal. He's gonna give my real name to 4chan. Oh, I'm so humiliated, bro. And then, when your boss is hugging your wife, you're gonna do like fucking nothing. You're not gonna use what you learned from me to like to humiliate Triple H. Say, hey, let's fight Triple H. And keep in mind, Triple H fired him. He let him go from WWE just when he started hugging Rhea Ripley. Okay? So he's like, hey, Buddy Matthews, you're fired. And now it's going to be only me and your wife, and I'm going to be hugging her. Okay? Okay? So, that's the Rhea Ripley situation. And for those asking, no, I don't really like troll her hardcore or anything. Like nowadays I would make a I would make a thread on 4chan how it's like Nikki Blackheart, who I'm a huge fan of. Oh, Nikki Blackheart replied to me. How come aunty never replies to me? You know, I don't really like go overboard with any trolling, really. So that would be, nowadays at least, that would be my trolling. Okay, I barely even mention her on Twitter nowadays. And like maybe once a day I'll make like, oh, how come I like Nikki Blackheart better? She replies to me. You know, how come Rhea Ripley? She's mean. She doesn't reply to me, right? But it's like, why would you even watch Monday Night Raw? It's gonna be, we want to see Stephanie Vakir, we want to see Rhea Ripley, we want to see Asuka. Who else? I mean, Nikki Bella. I mean, she's hot. She's a pretty woman, but you know, like we've seen her. Okay, it's nice to see her again, but you know, if you're a guy watching Monday Night Raw, it's gonna be, you want to see the three girls. Okay, it's gonna be Roxanne or Asuka. It's gonna be Stephanie Vakir. It's gonna be Rhea Ripley. Okay, the guys fucking suck. Okay, the guys fucking suck. The guys fucking suck. Okay. Nobody wants to see Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. Seth Rollins fucking sucks. CM Punk fucking sucks. Okay. Nobody wants to see them. Okay. So what does Triple H do? We barely see Stephanie Vakir. He's saving her for pay-per-views. Like she's a fucking, it's like she just arrived on Monday Night Raw from NXT. You're already treating her like she's a fucking The Rock. You know, she's only gonna show up for WrestleMania. Oh, there's this woman and the people are kinda starting to like her. Well, let's save her for WrestleMania only. Okay? It's like, what is this Hebrew bullshit? What is this jewelry? Okay? On AEW, all the stars you wanna see, they're letting them wrestle every week. You get to see Jon Moxley every week. You get to see Marina Shafir every week. All the women. Megan Bayne, who else? Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa. You get to see the women fight or have like a proper promo every week, every fucking week, sometimes 2 times a week. Okay? Like that shit, bro. That shit, bro, is not okay, bro. Okay, so if Triple H was booking AEW, we would get to see Megan Bayne only at pay-per-view. So she's too valuable. Let's save her for the pay-per-view. Let's save her for the pay-per-view. People like somebody. Let's save her for the pay-per-view. Okay. Triple H is squeezing what we want to see. He's keeping it like a fucking soap opera. Okay. If you're mildly interested to see anybody, that person becomes only for pay-per-views. Okay? So, you're telling me, I'm gonna pay $30 a month, I'm gonna pay $400 tickets, okay? To like, see a 1 minute, the most boring Rhea Ripley segment ever. Like, this is fucking, you're ruining her character on purpose. You're making her boring on purpose. We've mentioned that multiple times. You made Rhea Ripley have like a boring Hold Hands with You Sky Care Bear segment. Okay. Okay. That's a woman that she wants to have fun so much. She managed to get killed by a killer clown on stage. Her favorite movie, Killer Clown, her favorite movie. She made it so she gets on stage to get killed by the killer clown. Okay, in some random song festival, whatever, you know. She came on stage, the killer clown came and killed her, you know. It's like she did that on her own just by being famous. Okay, WWE was not involved. Okay, so that woman wants so much to do anything fun, backstage, segments, acting. Like she wants to do something fun. And Triple H is like, no, I wrote you a boring script. When you're going to walk next to Stephanie Bikini, you're going to say, Stephanie, whoever of you wins, I'm coming for the title, yo. And just smile and just look like boring as fuck. Right? Meanwhile, at AEW, you have Marina Shafir, which also can't act for shit. You have she's like flirting with Daniel Garcia. She's like seducing him. She's like fucking grabbing him. Just constantly interfering with matches, beating guys, seducing Daniel Garcia. And it's like, of course you're gonna pop when you see her. She's like the brat, okay? And it's like Tony Khan. He saw that Marina Shafir is not good on the mic. He's like, well, let's have her like the dominant, scary, sexy woman that just like beats up guys and she doesn't really say much and she just looking hot and evil. She's a brat, okay? It's like simple as. So, if you're Triple H, let's say Rhea can't act for shit. I believe she can, you just need to like have her practice, okay? So if it was me, I would just like have her practice until she's great. And frankly, she was great when she was with Dominic. She was like, the backstage segments were fine, okay? She was perfectly entertaining. As soon as the Dominic storyline ended, she has to be the most boring fucking character, okay? Like, us joking in real life is a better storyline than whatever Triple H can give her. Us joking, well, there's a Bulgarian stalker, a kidnapper, he wants to fight your husband, he's like creepy, That's a better storyline than Triple H making you hold hands with you, Sky. Okay? What more can we say? What more can we say? What more can we say? I mean, the show fucking sucks. We don't get to see Stephanie Vakir. Rhea shows up for 1-minute segments. She wrestles once a month and then on the pay-per-view. Okay, so Rhea will wrestle once a month and on pay-per-views. Otherwise, she would show up for 1-minute segment. Okay. They could have filmed these segments, like 4 of them, and then like Rhea doesn't even have to come to work. Okay. The only character who's kind of having fun and, given a storyline is gonna be Asuka. Okay. That's it. Seth Rollins sucks. Jey Uso sucks. CM Punk sucks. LA Knight is not given anything to do. He could be fun, but he's not given anything. Okay? The Rusev storyline is fucking boring. It's just fucking generic. You know, C-Jax is telling you, Boy Monsoon is telling you, like, we better start calling these reviews Monday Night Raw gave me Ligma, okay? Monday Night Raw gave me Ligma, okay? Rhea Ripley, she finally started to eat up. She finally started, like, getting some meat in her bones, and she's immediately popping up like she's fucking, especially with this tank top. She's popping up. Which is fine, okay? We prefer this to anorexic Rhea, okay? She's better now, okay? Just hold her, just like put my hands on her shoulders, like, listen, Rhea, your shoulders genetically are always gonna be big, okay? So whether you wanna malnourish yourself or you wanna do steroids, your shoulders are always gonna be fucking huge, okay? Okay, sweetie? So just eat up, focus on having like decent sized boobs and like a nice ass, and don't worry about the shoulders, okay? Okay, sweetie? It's important for a woman to have thighs and an ass and boobs, and if you have big shoulders, you're still gonna have big shoulders if you like become super thin. So, you know, okay? Okay, sweetie? And a big fucking chin. Well, actually, Stephanie Vaquer also has a big chin. Okay? Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, I mean, Monday Night Raw fucking, like, it's so bad. I forgot to even get excited about it. I'm like, I don't even, you know, I forgot that, you know, Monday Night Raw is gonna be tonight. I kind of remember, but I'm like, there's nothing to be excited about. Like, nothing's gonna happen, okay? Triple H, butthurt that Rhea Ripley doesn't let him hug her anymore. So he's like, he's gonna have his revenge. I'm gonna make your character boring. You're not gonna get the title. I'm gonna make your character boring. My long-term storytelling. I'm gonna make your character boring with my long-term storytelling. It's like, it just fucking sucks, okay? Don't pay for it. Don't give TKO money, okay? You wanna support Rhea Ripley? Buy her own t-shirt that she's selling at fucking, you know, with the clown. Buy her own t-shirt so the money goes only to her, okay? Watch AW, okay? I mean, I don't know how to tell you, just watch AW. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today. Have a great day.